Our top story here, we're taking a closer look now at how crews are keeping floodwater out of parts of Louisville. MSD says it has 11 flood pumping stations activated around Jefferson County to keep the city dry at the moment. WHAS 11's Alexandra Goldberg and our chief photojournalist Philip Merle take us right inside a station to see how it works and one of the communities it's helping to protect tonight.
All of us just left, we'll die here. That river can have us.
The Ohio River swelling over the banks in West Point, right on the border of Jefferson and Hardin County.
People will give up, sell out to FEMA. When I first was down here, I bet there was 30 houses on this street. Now I think there's 8.
That's where we met Roger Workman, who's owned 2 homes on Dixie Highway since 1992. Floodwater rising up and into homes over the years has caused his street to empty out. But not him.
For the longest portion of it until it starts coming up. And it's exciting in a way, you just wonder, is it going to get you? Is it not going to get you?
MSD crews are working around the clock to protect communities like Rogers. Flood pumps roaring at the Pond Creek Station, which backs up to Fort Knox.
If this station wasn't here, it would be widespread flooding.
It's one of 11 MSD stations actively keeping floodwater at bay, and a lot of it, 1.8 billion gallons since Monday.
Without the levee system and the pump stations, you'd be back at, a possible 37 flood.
MSD fired up the Pond Creek flood pump station to keep water out of Fairdale, Fern Creek, PRP, and the surrounding areas.
When the river's not rising, these stations sit idle. But once the river starts coming up is when we initiate our flood event. We'll start closing gates that lets the rainwater out of the city.
The Sky 11 drone flying over the station, first built in 1989. It was last needed in 2021. Now in action, surrounded by a scene of snowy hills.
I'll look back and think, well, it could have been worse. Could have been a whole lot worse. We dodged a bullet on really this event.
Now, waiting for the crest and then the cleanup. In Louisville, Alexandra Goldberg, WHAS 11 on your side.
MSD says another flood pumping station will be activated tonight, and that one's going to be at 10th Street, right in downtown Louisville.